What is going on, guys? Triple C Gaming here, and I got a couple fights here with Alexander Gustafsson and then a bonus one with Iaquinta. And for this first fight, we're facing off against Rashad Evans. Props to this guy for using Rashad Evans. And as you see here, he keeps throwing the jab, jab, hook at me, and for some reason, I don't make the read on it. And look at that, I get hit with it there, lean into it there. I still keep trying to strike with him, and I get dropped for my troubles. I was also a little overconfident at first because I was like, oh, it's a Rashad Evans. He's not that good in this game, and look at that. That's what overconfidence can get you. So no matter what player your opponent picks, be ready for it. But something I did a bad job in this match was not making proper reads. Like the jab, jab, hook, all I need to do is pull back. And I'm realizing I haven't been doing that much lately. I'm going to have to go back in the lab and start working on my pullbacks, my pull counters. There's this light little lunge back step. I do that all day, but I'm talking about just staying where you are, planted feet, and just pressing the deep head away from you to do that pullback, and then coming back with an uppercut or a straight or whatever. Yes, he's ending everything with the hook, and that was a big tail right there, especially after I'd been dropped, but I should have, like I said, I should have been on it. There's several things I could have done there looking back. Pull back would be the best one to do. Number two, I could have let him throw the jab, jab, then did the side step away from the hook, making him miss. But I was like, man, I'm Alexander Gustafsson. I cannot lose to a Rashad Evans player. Like, I'll have no excuse if that happens. Now we're starting to catch him now. Now I'm feeling a bit better. I've settled in a little bit. He tries for his pullback there, but I didn't throw a strike. I like trying to be patient in there if I can be. Catch him with a head kick, but man, he rocked me again with a strike. I was really shocked by that. Throwing a head kick from too close. Pushing back on the fence, and look, this is his mistake. He should have got off the fence. I noticed that duck. Believe me, I noticed that duck he did, and there it is. That's it. He zigged when he should have zagged. Yeah, just a couple seconds before I knocked him out there, he did a pre-duck, and I noticed that. So I said, okay, that's what I'm going to come with, the uppercut hook. The uppercut was going to critically rock him, but then the left hook turns his lights out before we even get to that point. He would have ended up in a sitting position against the fence where I probably would have finished him off anyway. But the left hook does it. But props to this guy using Rashad Evans and, you know, nearly finishing me. Yeah, he should have just high blocked and circled off that fence or side lunged. But next fight, let's get to it. So here we're facing Gokhan Saki, devastating striker in real life and in this game as well. Saki, obviously his striking stats are great, but his cardio is really bad. His ground game is just dreadful. And that's really why I don't like using him that much. And we rock him quick there. Like, I used to use him a little bit when he first came out, but yeah, the cardio is just really bad. Catch me with that nice head kick. I thought he was going to my body. Lead overhand by him. And you do got to be careful with Saki, though, man, because he is powerful in this game. And even though I know I could take him down really easily, and, you know, since Saki doesn't have a good ground game at all, I wanted to keep it on the feet. I didn't want to play like that. Not that I'm against the ground game, but just how I was using Gus, I wanted to show off his striking. Rock him there with a 1-2-3, a couple body shots, another body kick. I want to make sure to work his body good because, like I said, Saki's cardio's not great, stamina's not good, and working that body is going to make it even worse. And he whips on the kick. He is throwing a lot of kicks. See? And when you, like, remember, it's okay if strikes are just, like, blocked. At least if they land, you know, they're hitting the forearms. But if they completely whiff, that's the worst. That's where you lose lots of stamina, especially when you throw high stamina strikes like leg head kicks and spin kicks and overhands. Like, those are what eat up the stamina, especially when they, like that. See? All that stamina. Your short-term stamina and your long-term stamina. Look at that. Whiffs on that overhand. Comes with a little bit of hook spam on us. I see him using that crazy head movement, so I just throw a rear body kick there. What I should have used in this fight was Alexander Gustafsson's rear knee. That's what I should have thrown. I think he does have a rear body knee. There we go. I use it right there. Waiting to see what he's going to throw here. Catches me with that lead front kick. It's not a strike you see a lot of people throw in this game. And look at that stamina difference. Tried to go for a couple of elbows since we were in close quarters, but he blocked them. Thought I was going to his body. We throw a lead hook. Oh, man, he was coming with a kick, a forward-moving kick, though. While we stayed where we were and threw a lead head kick, got him out of there.
Excellent timing here. Big left hand for the victory.
But yeah, Gus is the man in this game. See what see his forward-moving strike? As I'm just standing where I'm at. That's always going to come out faster. A planted strike, no matter what it is, will always come out faster than a forward-moving strike. And it looks like he was throwing his own head kick, either that or a body kick, but it looked like a head kick to me. But we got there first. And that ended his night. All right, so we got one more bonus fight here where I'm using Iaquinta. Let us get to it.
So there he is after a monumental.
And here I'm facing Justin Gaethje. And man, this guy right here I'm facing really fought like Justin Gaethje. I definitely felt overwhelmed, especially early on in this fight. So I'm facing Gaethje, so I already know to watch out for the leg kicks. And I'm like, I'm going to eat some of these leg kicks early on and try to, just like that, interrupt him. Let him have the leg kick, but throw a strike. I threw a jab, lead hook that both connected. That's what I want to try to do. Once again, lands a leg kick, but I hit him with a 1-2. And man, look at that. He is fighting like the real Justin Gaethje, staying in my grill. He's trapping me on the fence here. And just, he's letting short combos come at me. Usually 2 pieces, but once in a while a 3-piece. And then mix it in leg kicks because Gaethje has tree chopper level 5. Devastating leg kicks. Another one there. And right, I felt overwhelmed here because I can't get off the fence. I'm trying to circle and he's circling with me. And finally I say, hey dummy, go the opposite way, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to though. As you see, I'm circling to his lead side and he's sort of circling with me and standing there. Finally I go the other way. I finally realize, hey, that's what I need to do. And I could tell this was a fight where I couldn't try to be technical and patient. I was going to not necessarily always, I was using my movement still, but I was going to have to fight fire with fire at some points. Because when you face guys like this, sometimes that are aggressive, you have to. You can't just keep backing away, backing away, backing away. You have to once in a while return fire with these guys. We get a rock there. Taking my time, no rush. But I could tell this was going to be one of those. We're going to throw 100 strikes per round fights. I don't like fighting like that, but when a guy's just bringing me this kind of heat, I have to. And this was another fight where I didn't use my pullbacks because he was throwing lots of hooks, you know, like jab hook or uppercut hook. And I'm gonna be going in the lab from now on and really working on that, working on my pullbacks, my pull counters. I got the slipping down good, but I was scared to slip with him because he was throwing lots of hooks, like I said. I'm trying to land a couple leg kicks myself, even though they're not going to have the power that Gaethje's are. And look at that. I was like, what the heck? I was doing a side lunge, but I was side lunging away from that side, but it still it gave him vulnerability damage. And with Gaethje's, like I said, tree chopper level 5, that was enough to just wreck my leg. So now I'm already having to fight southpaw. I did start feeling a little bit better in this fight, though, around this point. Because, like I said, early on, I felt really overwhelmed. Even when I rocked him, I was like, damn, like, just crazy. But now I started feeling a little bit better. I'm like, all right, we're okay. But, yeah, see, right when my block animation changed, pullback is what I should have easily done. I'm going to, like I said, going to go in the lab, work on that a lot.
Excellent defense here. Really good job.
I'm just trying to find my time to catch him. He's going to have to eat these kicks.
Eats a nice right hand. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
And now he's hurt my other leg. See, what happens is when you're coming forward with a strike and the leg kick is timed at you, when you're coming forward with a strike, and it does extra leg damage. And like I said, tree chopper level 5, and look at that, 138 to 108. So yeah, like I said, I was like, oh, it's going to be one of these fights, man. Like, I already knew that within the first about 40 seconds of the match. But, yeah, check the stats there. And yeah, so now both my legs are in trouble here. But I still think the left one is way more damage, so I'm going to stay in southpaw. But like I said, this man fought like the real-life Justin Gaethje.
Insane. If this round gets off to anything like the last round, one of these guys is going out. I can't imagine a scenario where if they continue where they left off in the last round, that one of these guys doesn't get knocked out. Big right.
See, no pullback by me. No pullback.
Big straight punch. Just picking him apart.
Man, I caught him with some nice strikes, but no rock yet. Oh, but there it was, that rock, and that was a critical drop. But I got knocked down my leg. His leg kick, he had a vulnerability damage when he was throwing that leg kick with my head kick landing, but kicked my leg out from under me. Try to go to stack guard. He's able to get off. Very nice job. And now here we go. Feeling a little bit better now. Oh, and he rocks me with that lead hook. That was beautiful. He's done a great job in this fight with that lead hook. His timing on that lead hook was very nice. But look at that uppercut gets him. And right here, I was really shocked by that. And that is going to end it. I was shocked that because I could tell this guy knew what he was doing, but he fell for such a simple block break combo. I just went 1-2 and then 1 to change the block animation. Then when you do that, you can go with the overhand or the rear head kick. And it's a basic block animation, but it worked. The props, this guy fought well, but that's going to do it for this one, guys. Until next time, stay cool, calm, and collected. Have a great day. Peace.
And the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
And here we see it again. Crank right on the jaw.
And there he is, all smiles. What a